Hello everybody. Right, I'm sorry I haven't been around much this week. I've had quite a busy week and doing bits and pieces. So I thought I would, considering we've done the file folder, altered file folder, or faux one, alright, because I didn't have any. Thank you everybody who's sent me some. It's absolutely amazing. Great, so thank you very much. So I'm going to be using a few of these because I just love them, and I love it for tags and all sorts. And I thought I was going to make a journal. I mean, I've got some signatures already done. Well, not done, they're just gessoed and put together. That's the size that I'm going to do. This is my Street Rose kit, but I've got to say I've only used a couple of pages of it. I'm going to add a few more pages to this one because I think there's only 10 in here. I can go to most probably 15 in here. I need to cut it down a bit, all right, because I want that bit showing at the top there. So I'm going to cut off the bottom and stitch all around that. I've done exactly the same with this file folder that I've done with the rest, with the card rather, and then I'm going to, you know, stamp around it, and this is going to be my cover. And I thought I'd have the tab at the back, and I think that's going to fit in. You know, I don't want it too big because I want it to go in here. So I think just cutting it down that little bit will sit in nicer as well. Yeah, I like that. Okay, it can't be too big because of getting it in here, but there's quite a lot of room. So this is an experiment to see how much we can get in, because you know what my journals end up like. But I will be adding a few more pages to that one. Right, so let's get, I'll do the back first. Stamping exactly the same as I done with the other one. And I'm going to use, did I use that one? Yes, I did. I did, didn't I? Yeah, thought I did. Right. Okay, so I'm going to use Toffee Crunch. And again, random stamping all over. I know I'm going to cut off the bottom, but I'll do that in a minute. I'll stamp first. Yeah, make sure it's the right way. Yeah, seagulls are a bit noisy at the moment. They're feeding their young, and some of them have, of course, have flown off the roofs. And I'm stuck in my courtyard. I wasn't attacked this morning. Sometimes I get attacked, so okay. A little bit there. Okay, random, and then I'm going to do the front, but I'm only going to concentrate around the outside. Not going to. Do I do that bit? What I'm going to do, I think, just stamp a little bit in there. Like that. Okay, and I'm going to cover that with something. Oh, it's a bit rusty there. I should have another bit somewhere. There we go. Something sticky on there. Oh, it's my cat. Really long fur. And to be honest, I didn't come in here. I think it must stick on me. So, there we go. It seems to get everywhere. It's one of those big fluffy, it's half ragdoll, so these are rather beautiful. Okay, this is going to be the inside, so a bit more in there. Okay, yep. That is good. Let's give that a clean. So I'm just seeing where I've got to stitch before I need to, it's stuck together a bit. I need to open it in case I need to stitch round before I sew it up. Right, what I'm going to do first is cut it the size I want. So get that out of the way. I'm going to have that there. I might even have a pocket there. So I think I'm going to go about there. And okay, I'm going to come down a little bit, just a bit, about there. Up straight. I might have to lean forward now, alright? So I'm just cutting on that line. Yeah, I'm going to have to, so excuse me. That's it. Oh, that one won't cut that. That might come in handy for something, tabs or a hinge in the journal. Right, so again, you know, it's going to be two separate parts now. That's okay. Yeah, I'm liking that, and I'm going to just fit it in there. That's great. That fits in lovely. Going to be a lot bigger than that, but you got to keep your fingers crossed for that one. Yeah, like that. So I'm going to stitch around now. Do I want that stitch? Yeah, I am, because I actually feel I won't have a pocket on here. I'm going to glue that one down, and then we can have some lace or something on that one at the top to cover that. But this one I fancy having a pocket. Okay, so I'm actually going to stitch that bit only, okay, and there on the top on this piece. All right, leave that one because I'm going to glue that one down, and that's going to be my top. Yeah, I'm going to see. Yeah, let's have a look, see if that'll work. Mind you, if it doesn't matter about stitching it, if I'm going to put lace coming down or something, no, I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to stitch it right the way around it to close it up, and then I shall stick that bit down there because I don't really want to pocket in there in that one. Okay, so I'm going to glue that one down. So I haven't made one out of a file folder before, so it's all oh, I think I'll do it like that, not quite sure. Made it out of everything else, but not these file folders. I've got some really thick ones that I got from a scrap store that, oh, they're too thick, but they're good for if you're doing a hardback journal. But my sister's found a way, she soaks them in water and they all come apart, and they're amazing. You get like three sheets out of one, literally separate. Right, miles away, talking, make sure that's the right way up. Okay. Okay, we can always trim that off. Let's overshot a bit. There we go. Yeah, single signature this is going to be, so nice easy one. Yep, I'll go and sew around that in a minute. Okay, are we done? So that, I shall most probably put some lace up there or something just to cover that. And we've got a pocket here, and I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, that fits beautifully in there now. Okay, and that would be most probably just to wrap around sari, piece of sari silk or shabby, you know, shabby bit of cotton or something. But I quite like that. And that's the back. So that's quite easy. We just got to come up with something, decorate the front. Oh, I've made this to go on the inside, which that'll be all, you know, a big bow at the top. So I've just stuck that in there for now, just out of some piece of paper. I haven't stitched around the bottom yet. All right, but that's gonna sort of sit in there because I'm gonna most probably close that together with some lace. So I haven't stitched around there because I'll stitch the lace on, so that hangs down. But I think that's gonna look quite nice there. Yeah, and this is My Sweet Rose, this one, but I'm gonna add bits of Paris with it, you know, because I've got these sort of things that we got in there that I've done as well. So keep to this theme. Yeah, and I think that's all gonna coordinate beautifully. Yeah. Oh, and to the person that said bet me $100 that I wouldn't touch this again once I made it, well, I'm just confused really, because these sort of things we do tend to go back to. I knew I was going to make a journal or something to go inside it, so I think you owe me $100, whoever you were. So thank you very much. Okay, I think I've sort of come up with that, with a few more embellishments around. This one I found that I'd already done a while ago, which I thought that might go nicely there because that's picking up that dark pink colour here. Not sure, I quite like that one as well. I'm not sure yet until I've done the rest, but that's how I'm sort of going to do it. This one, it's a bit of a pain really, because I want that sort of there, and that has to go there. So I'm going to have to put this one through the card, which is fine, but I'm going to stitch all around that first. All right, and I'm going to stitch all around that one and stitch that lace on there. Okay, so just stuck that on there now because it wouldn't lay flat, so I wanted to make sure it was okay. So I'm going to stitch all around that, make sure that lace is there. This is sort of going to go here. Yeah, well, you'll see me do it anyway, but I'll just go and do the stitching and then I'll be back. Okay, I've done the stitching around that. Okay, and I put the lace on that one as well. I've just glued that lace on that one. All right, so that's those bits done. This one is going to be a false one, so I shall glue that down. But what I try and do here is I will turn those so they go like that, so you can't see them. Yeah. All right. And then I'll usually put a bit of hot glue on that one. This one, or even cut it off. Actually, I might stick a bit of glue on now. And then I'll keep it still, and then I can do the other one like that. Okay. That's it. Right, where is that one? And then that is going to go. Oh, I've done that. I thought I'd done it wrong side then. Turn it round, Andrew. And that one's going to go there. Centralise that. Okay, I use a bit of glue on these as well. Alright, so I'm going to put that there. Okay. Right, I'll turn that round and I'm going to just put a bit of glue just around. Make sure that's nice and square. Okay. And that's fine for a minute. And then while that's drying, we can put this on. Like I say, I'm not going to do the outside because I want to put anything else in underneath. So just the centre. I'm going to have that one higher. All right. Like that. And I think it was this stuff. Make sure there's some down both sides of there, so let's have a look. I think that way. Yeah. So again, I'm just going to worry about the middle, nowhere else. About right, I think. Right, I usually leave that to dry. Okay, I'm just gonna, we're all right, I think. Stop there. I'll try and get that so that that lace goes on to that bit there. Yeah, I would have liked a bit of it down here, but that's okay. We can steal a bit. That's no problem. Yeah, cover that straight edge there. Right, a bit of lace. Need a little bit more lace along here, I think, personally, and through the top. Yeah, so I'm going to bring that up. I'm going to put a bit of lace on the bottom there. Okay, now bring it down a bit. It's not very big, this lace, so right, I'll trim all that after. I think we're looking about right there. I'm just wondering whether we carry on with that lace there as well. Right, I'm going to put it on, but I can always rip it off if I don't like it, because it'll still be damp. Plus it comes off anyway. Just have a look. I feel I want to frame this a little bit more. Yep, and I'm going to do the top as well. Now I'm happy. I love that. That's actually vintage lace, that one. It's beautiful. Yeah, let's commit to this. Like, shabby's not my, forte at all, more in nature. But I do like to push myself and have a go. I used to do quite a bit with card making and different things, but I haven't done it for years, really. But I have done a Paris journal a few years ago, or maybe last year. And I've also got a nice tutorial on these sort of thing. I kept this one for a sample, really. So I'm sort of basing it on that a little bit. I got a tutorial on these. So I sort of done cards. These were just the 7x5 cards, or 5x7. And I just turned them. I thought they'd make a good topper, look, straight away they would go on there, perfect. But I think that will be for another one, because this is, I'm doing a Paris type thing. Well, that's still Paris, but I'm doing more roses in this one. Yeah, I like that. That's fine. And then that is going to be attached to that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, oh, and I've got doily, wasn't it? I wanted a bit of a doily, paper doily somewhere. I think. Right there. And that's going to go on there. So I've got that little bit of paper coming out of there. And then we're going to have something over that side there. I think that's right, and I'm going to commit to that. But what I'm going to do is just take a little bit off of that. Don't need it. That's it. Perfect. Okay. Right. Glue on this one. Stay away from the sides again, just in case I want to add anything. Glue all that down after. Okay. And hold it away from you. Okay. Right, so before this goes down, we need the doily, don't we? Let's place where we want that. Let's have a look. A little bit lower. A nice edge on that corner there. Not too worried about that one there because we cover that. Plus I can put a couple of roses there. That's perfect. Yeah, I think we're about okay. We're fine there. So I am gonna just commit to that. Okay, and there, now, and then I'm going to just put a bit of glue there. Okay, right, I want some corners. Everything's sticking to me now. There we go. I've not finished though, definitely not. Needs loads, we need a few flowers and little bits and pieces. So I'll go and have a little look, see what I've got. It's a bit plastic, isn't it? Right, I've actually come to the conclusion I don't want a flower on there for a minute. I might do later on. I found this this stuff here, and I've cut one of the flowers out of that. It's beautiful lace, but I think that would just, you know, I tried it over there and I sort of, because of, I don't know, it just didn't look right. So I thought, well, that looks perfect there. And I thought, well, if we have a bow or something, closure, it's going to be over here, so that would offset the balance that way. But I feel as if no, it just doesn't go at all. And I've looked, and it's like quite overpowering. And I think I want the focal point to be this young lady here, because she's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to leave it as is, and I've just done a little bow. Okay, when I do these with hot glue, because I twist all these around and glue them down, so I think that is going to go quite nicely there, because she's so soft. I don't want anything overpowering on it, so I'm going to keep it very soft. And of course I'm left-handed gluer, which is a pain really when you can only plug it in right-handed. Let's stick that bow in there. I always find doing this better. Always do this with hot glue really, especially when I start twisting and then sticking down. I used to do wedding cards like this, and just a little dot. Okay, and then you stick it down. Just creates a bit of movement. Okay, let me do the other side first. Just twist the ribbon. And stick it down. One more on that one. I want it to sort of go off the edge a little bit, so that'd be cool there. Get that off. See what happens. I think I'm going to go down, yeah, to about there. Just make sure I don't go through the doily. A little bit of glue on there to keep that down. And the same the other side. And just notice a little bit on there. Just a little bit. There. Here he goes, my hangy bit. Without fail. Right, this one I'm going to do with Fabri-Tac. Yeah, it's so soft, this one. It's lovely. That's it. And I just glue a little bit of glue on each one of the petals there. Well, that's fine. I've got these few things here that I'm going to keep back because, you know, like I said, once I've done it all and then I can see everything, I can most probably use these few bits. I'll put them in my pot for now. Let's have a look. So there's going to be quite a few more pages yet. She's going to go in there. Loads more pages, not loads more pages, about 5, but it's good. It's time I finish it, it'll be fat. That will go in here, like so. I think that's going to be nice, and then a nice tie around. Right, there you go. And that's out of a file folder. Love doing it. I love file folders. I really do. And I've got another tag here that I most probably use somewhere. Not there though. I'm just going to go there. So I've got loads of tags that I've made. So, and we've got a nice big pocket to put something in the back, which would be great. And let's have a look. Everything just fell out. Okay. This one's not finished yet. And that is going to go in there. Lovely. There we go. Okay, well, it's only a little video today, but there's something. It's Sunday today, so I always have a night off Sunday. Go and listen to the local band and have a couple of drinks. I shall speak to you later, and thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye for now.